Hi everyone. We have had nothing but freezing cold temperatures. I mean, it hadn't gotten above like what, 38, 39. Today it's like 54, but the wind's blowing. The rain was all last night. It blew through. This area right here, this was a covered carport that I inherited, and we kept it covered and kept it covered, and I filled it full of wood, salvaged wood and scrounged wood, and that's what's left. The cover blew off so many times that we ended up with one of those big roadside signs. Let me tell you what, those things are huge and they're heavy duty and they last. I think mine lasted like 3 years before it finally just dry rotted and ripped off. But my plan is to use this frame, which has got a good structure across the base. I mean, it's a solid, big old piece of metal on the bottom of this thing, and I don't know how it got bent. All I can think is a deer ran into it or something. I don't know. But my plan is to either use it as a growing trellis. Of course, I'm going to paint it, try to make it look a little better, or try to do a greenhouse out of it. I've been looking at it and I just don't know. I think it's so wonky that I would probably regret all the money I would spend trying to make it a greenhouse. I think I'm just going to make it a growing trellis. I know it doesn't look good, but we will get it painted. But we've got a load of debris down here to move. That's wood, rotted wood. We can't bring the trailer over here because I was literally sinking in mole holes walking over here. But we're going to get this cleaned out and we'll show you what the bottom of it's like, and hopefully we can pry it out of the ground and get it moved. We'll see how it goes. I'll cut the vines after we get to it. Where do you want to keep this pipe? I see now, like this stuff here's got nails in it. So we'll put it down. Look at this. This was a salvaged trim. Look at the detail. And see, I'm such a scrounger that I'd keep that piece. I'll cut me off with get rid of the termite infested, and see, I would keep that piece and build it onto something. But I gotta let it go. I can't do it anymore. If you want to come haul off my load of stuff, you let me know. But it's gonna have a lot of termites in it. I found my whoppers I had lost underneath the V-groove board we're going to put up in our bathroom, and lo and behold, they're sitting on that table that I made out of the sawhorses that I couldn't find. Now I tell you what, that's when it's time to I will salvage those brackets off of that and off of this one. These are handy little things to have. So when we haul it over there to burn it, or whatever we got to do with it, we'll pull that off. Oh Lord, look at this big piece. Where are you putting it? See, I had stuff there that I was keeping. That is some barn wood and a few pieces of stuff. So like the cookies. Just keep that. We throw that keep that on. Always used to have that. I mean, you can stack so much stuff. Never burn anything. That's my problem. That's why I have this. Ain't it, Kevin? You see, I see uses in things. Now that's eat up with termites. I have vision. I don't have the back to do it. But now's the time of year to do this because, oh, I'm so scared of the snakes. We had pallets down under this across treated lumber. And this is long gone. But this stuff's all, well, it's been here about 10 years. This yellow wood is some kind of fruit wood. And I salvaged it out of a warehouse. It was the back wood portions of a cathedral organ that this guy who was very wealthy had. He died and his things went to ruin under a bad roof in this warehouse. And I got a mountain of that wood. Bugs don't usually bother it when it's covered. I mean, it was out here for years covered and nothing bothered it. So I don't know what kind of wood it is or what that paint is on there, but I've given away a load of it. And they've built stuff, I built stuff and painted it, and it did fine. So Lord knows what it is, but if it was in a church, I'm sure it was okay. But that cathedral organ was so big. Somebody had already come in there and took the ivory, the keyboard and the push button, but they left the bellows. And the bellows was about this big. The actual iron, it was lead. It was a lead bellows. There was all kind of bellows. We brought home square wooden flutes, or you know what the music come up out of, and every one of them had a thing in the end of it that had lead in it. But I had a vision of making birdhouses out of them. They were perfect square, and I stacked them up and covered them, and there were so many of them, and I had so many things I never got to them, and they got wasp in them, and then they rotted. So they never got used. But had I not taken it to let it ruin here, it was going to the dump because the guy tore the building down. Look what we uncovered. Sorry, dude. We'll move you. I'm so sorry. Let's get him warm. Go get my ear cover. The wind is whipping. I may even have to do a voiceover on this video. I don't know, but my ears are sensitive to cold wind. I mean, it's not that cold, but the wind is just cool enough to make my ears hurt. It happens every year. You know, it's what mamas mean when they say, cover your ears. So many windows in here and window projects. Lord, I love a wooden window. Can make a lot of things out of wooden windows. I wouldn't mind making me a greenhouse out of old windows like some people on YouTube are doing. I'm telling you, they're beautiful. Only thing is now at our dump, you dump it off your truck off into a pit and they crush it up and haul it out to their landfill. You can't go out on the landfill and bring stuff out anymore, and that's sad. That's sad. Because people can recycle, upcycle, and they've taken that away. I told Kevin that I want to set a block up the street from the dump and hold up some money. Say, let me see what you got in your truck before they dump it. But that goes against downsizing and stopping hoarding things that are projects like them wooden dowels. The wooden dowels are still good. Bye. I'm gonna stand on it. You ready? Hey, take that shovel and I think there's a bar that goes this. Yeah, there is. See that? See if you can cut that grass off there. That corner's got a rope on it. See if it's anchored down. It probably was. I think we did anchor it down because of tornadoes. It ain't anchored down now. Oh, look. Here's how it's anchored. Look. See? Okay, I'm going to drop them right here. All right. You want me to go down that side or do this side first? I should have got the thing right. Oh. That one's rusted in there. I can get it up, but I can't get it out. See how it's all corroded? Got fat. Oh! Woo, I almost smashed my face in that bar. I'm gonna do that y'all can see, we got it moved all the way over. We don't have it anchored down yet or anything. We got to come out here with some screws and stuff, and we're actually going to take a break and go get us something to eat because we're hungry. But thank y'all for watching, and I just don't know what it's going to be. If it's just going to be a trellis and vine thing, or if I can make it a greenhouse. I really want it to be my greenhouse. We'll see how creative I get and how much money the old man will let me spend. Until then, y'all.